Hi everyone, welcome back to my Tai Chi Kungfu channel. Today I really want to talk about basics. Basics, not just Tai Chi basics, is Kungfu basic as well. Many people are asking me what is the Tai Chi, what is the Kung Fu. Actually, they are all part of a Kung Fu. One is internal, one is external. Kung Fu is a very broad, open art, martial art. And in this art, there's internal, such as Tai Chi, Ba Gua, Xing Yi. All those are internal forms. Internal forms mostly using more lower squat and more internal energy, and you can feel the chi pa extend out. External energy is much more just like the word outside, first layer. Often we can see use kids and younger age people to do all the jumps and flashing, bah, 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 those external energy. But all the basic concept is exactly the same. For example, let's talk about Tai Chi steps and Kung Fu Wushu steps. When we step out Tai Chi steps, I normally tell people to step, use your hip, opened up, and the back leg pushing forward. You see that? There's a line in between. And see that? One more time, stepping out and pushing forward, using your heel, like this side. And from the profile, you can see stepping out and pushing forward. Right? Other side, stepping out, pushing forward. You see the energy is delivered to the end. Delivered to the end. But if using the external, it's the same thing. For example, for blocking and punch, horse stance block and punch, fast motion. You see my slimmer? I'm still using the waist, still using the bottom of my foot to pushing the energy to the knee, to the hip, to the shoulder, deliver to the elbow, and the end to the end, just like Tai Chi motion, but much faster. Tai Chi, faster punch. It's the same concept. And now talk about the shapes of your leg. You gotta talk about stances. For Tai Chi stances internal, we often do not go too low because you have to use a slow motion to step out. And there's a bow stance, and there's a cast stance, and there's a high stance, and there is not much of a sit stance, but there's also a drop stance as well, right? But Wushu, there is a 5 basic stance form, which is number 1, horse stance, toe forward, squat down, much lower than Tai Chi, right? And then put your hands on your waist, and then bow stance, kicking the heel. You see the front leg is flat, and the knee cannot go over your toe, just like Tai Chi. Horse stance, bow stance. Much lower, flat, so you can hold your body weight and back leg straight. Somebody step on your knee, you're not gonna bend your knee. I always tell my kids, I step on them, so the knee has to be straight. That's how much tension you gotta hold it. And next one, we have our cast stance. For Tai Chi cast stance, see, high pat horse, and wide queen opens the wind, shou hui pi pa, right? Those kind of high stances. But for Wushu, for external, for Kung Fu is much more lower. Often they're using for a cast stance. You see how low I have to do? This is the worst stances and when I was young to train because you're holding the whole entire body weight in one leg. Much more challenge. So you don't have to go that low, but for people who are challenging themselves for more like stances, long fist, and those are the stances you want to practice. It requires a lot of thigh muscle. Also for the upper body. Upper body, for push, everything is all from the bottom of your foot. The hand is just the accessories. It's a shield to helping you pushing forward, deliver the power to the end. So does the punch. When they move to the weapons, same concept. Today I'm using the sword. Let's see how to make a sword. boom. When you do Tai Chi sword, watching, you are sword just like your hands, but extending hand, make your hands longer, right? The cutting point is right here. Please pay attention. The cutting point of your sword is from here to here, upper side of your sword. If you don't use the upper side of your sword, you normally will go in higher. That's what we're normally going to do. So when you do to the end, and for the blocking, and for the point, so and for the thrust, same thing. It's all from the bottom of your foot. So that's all delivered from lower to upper level of your body. One is much faster, one is slower. One's external, one's internal. Once you know those kind of concepts, and when you're doing slow motion Tai Chi practice, and you pay more attention about where the power comes from, how to use each movement. I want to break down, for example, pushing. We know the pushing. What about 手挥琵琶, play guitar? Same thing, how to use it, straight line for unlock purpose. You see that? For unlock purpose and slow motion, boom. Right, reverse push. Imagine somebody holding the front arm. You're gonna pushing out. You're gonna pushing out by using what? Using your waist instead of your arm only, using your waist. So those kind of ideas and way how to use each movement can carry on for each individual. If you have any question, you can always put a note underneath my video asking me specific movement. My video's purpose to teaching people who need help on the internet without any instructors. And I know you have a form already. If you have a form already, it will not hurt you to understand and listen to from other people's point of view, help you to open up a different direction and help you improve in a different way. And again, everybody is great instructor out there, and they all have their own way to teach. I just using my experience from teaching, from the training background, from the film, I want to break down to my way to teach. If that's helpful for you, great. If it's not, yeah, feel free to have open-minded to open to other people's idea. Again, thanks for watching today between external and internal basics difference, and I'll see you in the next video.